very honored to give you our presentation, including two parts. The first one is the meaning of group name related to positive thinking, and the second one is three ways to have positive thinking. So I would like to start the first part. The first one is our group name. I'd like to introduce our group's name first. It is Solas. Solas. It is how the Irish call the light. So, why did we choose the light as a symbol of our group? To begin with, lies is one of the five factors creating the earth, and moving towards the light is general development of all things, literally and figuratively. As for our group, anytime we feel irritated or stressful about difficulties in life, we always remind ourselves that there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and should we not see the light, we haven't reached the end of the tunnel. But it's just the general thinking. We would like you here to have a look at this topic from a different angle. Please have a thought of the following question. What if you could only see one color? Imagine, for instance, that you could only see things that were red and that everything else was completely invisible to you. As it turns out, however, that's how you live your life all the time, because your eyes only see a minuscule part of full and wide spectrum of light. There's two kinds of light. It is visible and invisible light, which is categorized depending on its wavelength. As we all knew that the light that responds to the human eye, or the visible light, is just a tiny part of a full spectrum of light. And let's have a look at an interesting glimpse of the light.
The universe gives off the full spectrum of light too. When you think of the night sky, you probably think of being able to see the stars shining with your own eyes. But that's just visible light, which you now know is only a tiny part of the full spectrum. If we had to draw the universe and could only use visible light, it'd be like having only one crayon. Pretty sad. To see the universe in its full spectrum, we need to have the right eyes, and that means using special telescopes that can help us see beyond visible light. You've probably heard of the Hubble Space Telescope and seen its beautiful pictures taken in visible and ultraviolet light. But you might not know that there are almost 20 space telescopes in orbit, missions that can each see part of the full spectrum of light. With telescopes acting as our virtual eyes, both in space and here on Earth, we can see some amazing things.
So, why have I mentioned about the spectrum of light as well as visible and invisible light? These terms here are used as a metaphor for the competitive struggle of life. We often underestimate ourselves when we look at successful people around us. They are so beautiful, so talented, so smart, and they shine like the bright stars in the sky. Sadly and stressfully, when we look at ourselves just in the dark. But what I want to emphasize here is that standing out of the range of the visible light does not mean we're not shining. Maybe you're not good at math, but you could very well. The difference between you and those kinds of people is that whether you can recognize it and develop it, your strengths. I believe everyone has his or her own value. Just be aware of your strengths and make more effort to develop them. Shine in your own way. There's always a special telescope to which you are the most beautiful and brightest star.
I would like to show you three ways to have positive thinking. Firstly, we need defeat negative thinking, and now we will show you a clip related to this. Well, through this clip, I want to draw a meaningful conclusion. Combating negative thoughts is a necessary method to think positively. We need to identify our automatic negative thoughts. Don't be panicked. And then we should try our best to find other approaches to overcome it. As a result, we may find it a little bit easy to be a positive thinker.
The second way to have positive thinking, that is, live positively. Firstly, relax when you feel bad. You know, in your life, sometimes you fail and feel down. You want to give up. You think you're worse, you're bad. At that time, you have to stop thinking about the failure, the bad thing you experience, the difficulty. Just listen to some music, watch comedy, chat with your friends, or just walk around alone. This thing will make your mind being refreshed and more conscious to overcome the difficulty. You find the inspiration, the new things to show to deal with the difficulty. Secondly, spend more time with your family. This is a very warm and peaceful place. I think family is the only one who always support, encourage you wherever you need and wherever you are. The warm memory you have with your family will give you a tendency to look on the bright side, and sometimes those memories will heal your soul in your darkest time. Thirdly, accept what you have and focus on what you're good at. As you know, no one is perfect and you can't satisfy everyone. This life is really your growth, so don't be shy or ashamed if you lose. You think you're worse than someone. Just try and do your best. because from the failure you can become mentor, gain more experience, and have a lot of friends, knowledge, skill to win in the next time. As Wang said before, everyone has certain value and talent, so just find it, try your best to develop it. And in my opinion, that's also the meaning of our life when we seek for what we good and who we are. Live positively will give you a good life with positive thinking. I think so.
So now we will move to the final part of our presentation today. We are going to show you the third way to think positively. Apart from two ways of positive thinking my friends have presented above, this is considered the most important approach. This way is called starting with yourself. As you know, everything is a result of our behaviors, so starting with yourself, which means detecting what you need and what to be trained about yourself to have positive thinking is completely vital. And to give you more inspiration to absorb our information, I will present my path in form of crossword game. Every line is one factor that related to the subject. Things have a good influence on our thoughts. So the very first factor and also the most important factor is the knowledge. Knowledge is what you have to acquire every day to get better and smarter. As you know, knowledge is essential to everyone. It is like the most powerful weapon of us in this life battles. And when you reach a certain level of knowledge, you can make better decisions. Thus, there will be less regretful situations which could lead you to be in negative mood. What's more, the more knowledge you gain, the more confident you are. And when you are confident in yourself, you can do many things fabulous you haven't never thought of, and then you will find out many more meanings of your own life, which give you a positive look. So, gain knowledge as much as you can. And the second factor I want to mention here is the motivations. Have you ever asked yourself why you do things you do? And so now to give you a funny atmosphere, I will show you a video of motivations.
What's up, babe?
Hey, you should come over.
You live 10 hours away, babe.
Hello.
I'll see you tonight. I'm good.
I bet that you have laughed after watching this short video. And now I will give you the meaning of motivation. Motivation is what stimulates the desire in you to reach your goal. So and when you feel exhausted and want to give up, just stop and relax yourself first and think of your first motivation. Think about the reason why you start this task, why you work hard, why you try your best. For what? I bet that it is when you can get energy to start up again. Just think about the first future when you have passed this hard period and attained your goals. And the third factor here is inspiration. Every success all needs supporting factors. When you feel boring or lacking in ideas or something, what you have to get to continue? Yes, that's the inspiration. When you are in bad mood, don't end up in negative thoughts. Just relax yourself and think about what you really like or do what you want to. It may sound simple, but sometimes it is really hard to execute because nowadays people are too busy to have a private time for themselves. And let's start a new day with something you like having a cup of tea, a piece of cake, reading a newspaper, or wandering around your neighborhood or somewhere, etc. We can make sure that it gives you inspiration to start a new day, a really nice new day. When you feel that all your bridges are burnt down, just think about people who are not as lucky as you or something similar to have more inspiration to continue. And the fourth factors I want to mention to you is friends. Besides your family, friends are whom you can count on confiding. They can help you go through the rough times, sadness, or challenges. You both can share with material feelings, thoughts, or something like that. They one effective way to help you be more positive is surrounding yourself by true friends. Appreciate the people in your life who have stood by you through thick and thin, and list their support to help you become more positive, and in the process you will probably help them too. Friends help each other through both the good and bad times. Studies have shown that people who surround themselves with friends who have similar values and outlooks are more likely to feel happy and positive about their lives than people who don't. Interacting with people you love can cause your brain to release neurotransmitters that make you feel happy and relaxed. Spending time with friends and loved ones will actually make you feel more positive on a chemical level. You can also encourage your friends and loved ones to become your gratitude partners. If you foster a network of sharing things you are grateful for, imagine the positivity you can have in order their love. The next factor here is they are brave. Don't be afraid of failure. To paraphrase Franklin D. Roosevelt, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. We will fall down and make mistakes. It's about how we get back up again and count if we are expecting to succeed. But not afraid of failure, we have the best chance to staying positive throughout it all. And the final factors I want to mention in my presentation is gratitude. Gratitude is the quality of being thankful and readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. Let's practice active gratitude. Gratitude is more than a feeling, it's a doing. Gratitude helps you feel more positive, enhance your relationships with others, encourage compassion, and increase feelings of happiness. Make an effort to recognize all the little positive things that happen throughout the day. Write them down in a journal, snap photo for your Instagram, write about them on Twitter. Whatever helps you recognize and remember the small things for which you're grateful for. This is what we get now. We now have the answers of our crossword game today. We have found out the keywords. It's winner. This is also the message we want to give to all of you. If you follow all ways we mentioned in this presentation, you have the best chance to be a winner in your life. When you think of the word positive, most of us probably think happy. No, not just that. However, happiness isn't the only type of positivity. There are many ways to be more positive in your life, even when you are experiencing sadness, anger, or challenges. Take responsibility for your attitude. You are solely responsible for your thoughts, and your outlook on life is a choice. If you tend to think negatively, you are choosing to think that way. With practice, you can choose to have a more positive outlook. So be the most positive person ever.
One day